Do I have anyone? Hey, I'm trying something different a little bit. I'm going to try to be live here and not melt my charging cord was sitting near my glue gun. I did something earlier today. Maybe I did this last night. And I got this from the Dollar Tree for $1.25. And it was just a blank board with the starfish cut out. So I took our June transfer that will be coming out soon for the club, the monthly one, and it looks like this. It's a beachy thing, and I did the word swim vertically, the letters, and then underneath it says swim the sea. So I put that at the bottom. Then I decoupaged a napkin. I got these napkins at, where's my napkin? I got these napkins. Surely I didn't put that away, but I might have. I got the napkins, here it is, at Dollar Tree as well. And that's what they look like. So I decoupaged the napkin on here and just a little bit of the scenery, so it would give it a little bit of a pop there. And I think I might have to redo that. And then I just put some seashells on it, and I thought I would do a little messy bow kind of at the top. So that's what my project is to start with. And I had all these different ribbons that I got from Hobby Lobby last year. And let me tell, oh, I don't know where I got that from. That looks like probably a Dollar Tree or something. Scrapbooks, gift bows, anyway, I've had that forever. These were $1.49 at Hobby Lobby. So they're just, they're kind of pretty. This one has some gold on it. This one, the same, $1.49. They were all kind of in the same color scheme, so you could not go wrong with that. So I thought, I'm going to make a messy bow with them, and just kind of, this won't be very big, because we don't want to cover up a lot. So I'm thinking maybe, maybe, I don't know. What do you think? Let's see. Is this the right? Oh yeah, it is. I can't see my measurement here. Okay. Maybe 6 inches. We'll do it 6 inches, and then we'll see, because we can cut it down. I would rather cut it a little bit bigger than not. So you do 2 of each pattern that you're going to use. Have you had a good day today? I love you, cousin. I love you. I really do. I had my classmates luncheon today at Linda Jordan's home. Linda Jordan McHone Parnell is her name. And she lives on the Hermitage Lake pond area. I don't know if it's called a pond or a lake. When we went swimming in it, it was a pond, I think. But anyway, she has a beautiful home there, and it was very nice. We enjoyed it. There was a nice crowd. And I posted pictures. I didn't take the pictures. Yes, I did. I took them with somebody else's phone camera, Sandra Frith, and so then I asked her to send them to me, and because I thought, well, I didn't get any of me, but these are a little different, so I'll separate them. I may not use that, since they are, one is a gold, one's a bronzy color, copper color of sparkle and the other one's gold. That's the only difference. So we'll see how that goes. It may be too much. Anyway, we had our luncheon. It was really nice. We kind of kept it with cool stuff, and this didn't have a pin in it because I opened it. Huh? I keep some straight pins handy, just for ribbon. So she made a couple of quiche. That was our hot stuff, and then we had mostly salads. It was really, really delicious and enjoyable. And in the morning at 7 o'clock, I have to be picked up by my friend Helen Crowley, and we're going to the state convention at the American Legion Auxiliary in Columbia for the day. So it'll be the first time I've ever gone, and I'm the secretary of our auxiliary, so I guess it's kind of a little obligation. So anyway, we'll turn in our poppy money. We sold poppies for Memorial Day. And then I have church on Sunday, and I just don't have anything else after that. I'm going to rest. Monday, I think we're going to kind of just kick back. Ray might have some guys coming to look at airplanes from Statesville, so, oh, we'll see. I don't know, oh, that came from there. Anyway, I hope that you are having a good weekend and everything's going good and you and Carl feeling good. I can't see comments. I see your names, so I can see names. And I'm not going to have, you know, I was really surprised last night. I had a stranger's name on there. And that was very exciting, actually. I have no idea who it was, but that means that my exposure is getting a little better, I think. And I have to just do this every night or every day to get me out there. So anyway, that's what I'm trying to do. And let's see, what else is coming up? The Lizard Man Stomp, Ellen, in Bishopville is coming up June the 25th. I don't know what that's going to be about. It's a first. And I think you probably know Millie Scott, I think, is the lady that kind of, somebody, one of my classmates or friends on Facebook told her that I craft. So she contacted me and asked if I'd like to have a booth. And it's inside. It'll be air conditioned. So I'm all good with that. I guess it's a building that's not going to be used for whatever it was being used for any longer, and so for this event. So I think they're hoping that this will go somewhere. And it's like, who doesn't want to see a lizard man? I don't remember anything about a lizard man or a lizard man. I have no clue what that's about. So when you do these, there's 2 of each pattern. I think since these are like, I'll separate with this, you just crisscross them and alternate. It's so easy to do, and it just makes a really neat bow. And if I were really smart, which I'm gonna be, I'm gonna go ahead and try to dovetail these like they are if I can. I'll cut through 3. I don't know. Maybe my scissors won't do that. Or maybe my hands will do that. Okay, they did. So we're good. One here. I was trying not to take them out of order, but I don't think that's going to happen. Not happen. So well, let's just go ahead and cut the things. So, you know, until I started doing this, I knew nothing about dovetailing a ribbon. I know how to make bows, by hand, florist bows. I made them many bows and did that for a long time. I did it for decorations, for Christmas decorations for my work and everything, and I just learned to make bows, beautiful bows. Never used a bow maker. Never made all these different kinds of bows. Didn't know anything about them until I got into this. Trying to see here, just a second here. Okay, so we don't want to put these two together. We want to separate them. And I didn't cut dovetails on the other end. Anyway, I knew nothing about this kind of bows. And being a paper crafter, I made simple, small bows with ribbon. Used ribbon a lot for embellishing, and you know that, Ellen, with scrapbooking and what have you. Use ribbon a lot. I mean, I don't know if you do, but in the few things I did, I used ribbon. Ribbon and stickers and all that stuff. So I wanted that on top. I don't know how to manage that, how to get that happen. I just thought that was prettier to be on top. I'm going to just continue what I was doing, I guess, then this way, and then it'll be on top. Okay, I liked this one best, so so all that's going to happen is these are kind of stiff too. I'm going to scrunch them. Who saw that I didn't dovetail the other side of this ribbon. Yay. So there's another one I didn't dovetail. Hey, it's a process. It's a process, and I'm having fun. So these two, I'm yakking and not paying attention to what I'm doing. I can't chew gum and walk at the same time. So they used to tell me, but I don't think that's true. Okay. I'm not as coordinated as I used to be. So when we scrunch this together, and I'm going to go get a little zip tie, it makes kind of a cute little bow. It's just really simple. And I'll put something on it to cover the cinching. Let's see if I can these zip ties are really thin and small, but hopefully this rivet is substantial as far as the thickness of it. I always have to remember how to do these. My husband's used to doing zip ties for all kinds of stuff, so he doesn't even have to think about it. Okay, here we go. We are in mode. Let me get that my little needle nose and get a grip on. Get a grip on here. Okay. Now there's some twine. Get all those to hang this. It's just a little jute twine, and I think it's pretty small. It's not going to be heavy anyway, but what I didn't show you is I embellished with some seashells. I think I told you and I showed you, and then I put also some of those marble things that you put in water, in fish tanks and things, or in for flowers and what have you. So those were really pretty. They had those there. I got those there. They had a lot of, that day that I went, they had a lot of ocean themed kind of stuff, and it was kind of neat. So now this bow is it's really out there, but that's okay. So it kind of looks like that, and I don't think that's too bad. So I'm going to get the twine because I kept that out somewhere. I kept the lid off of my jute. And I see something here that I think I'm going to use. It's something retired from Stampin' Up! That we had, and this is an interesting woven, and it pulls apart. It will pull apart completely. It'll like stretch out. It's really neat. I'm going to wrap this around, and you know what? I think I'm going to let it, I'm going to tie it. I'm going to tie it. You know, I'm thinking it's on the fly as I go. And I want to get this done kind of quickly because we're gonna chalk a door tag with this new transfer. And I think it's gonna be awesome. I have all these colors out to do, and I'm hoping that I do that okay. So let's put it in a knot, and I'll just reinforce it with a little bit of glue in a minute. But I'm going to pull it down. You see what I'm doing? I'm going to pull it down. Cut them off similarly a little bit. I don't want them too long. And then I'm going to fray them. Okay. So we'll just fray them a bit. Give them this pretty distinctively different look. It's kind of like, it reminds me of, not rattan, but something in Hawaii or something in the islands, some sort of type of thing that goes with palm fronds and what have you. I don't know why, it just has a feel and a look. I think that when it was a live product, it was with something like that, like palm trees and tropical. I was trying to get that out and I didn't. So there we have that. I'm gonna glue it so that it's not loose. I think that's kind of cute. And that's all we have to do. It's a very simple little thing, and glue the bow on. That's it. And we're done. This glue is quite hot. I have finger things that I'm supposed to use. So I was going to lay out these colors. This is a rose gold shimmer, and I thought I might mix that in some, but here is, I'm probably going to use the sunny side, not the bumblebee. I'll put it back. The Couture Coral, which is a coral color, and the Couture Teal, which is really pretty. I think that'll be nice, and I think I don't want to use this one. This is a new one, I think. I'm trying to keep them organized. Maybe not. Maybe not. Not sure. I guess not. I think my other one, something happened to it, I think. I have the ink. No, I guess maybe not. I thought I had two of these, but I don't. That's okay. We're going to use it. Anyway, that's fine. That's good. That's okay. So let's get this bow on here. I've messed around. So it's not too much. It's kind of neat, and it won't cover anything. It won't take away. It'll simply add to. what we already have. And we get enough hot glue on it and it'll stay. And this will come to market somewhere. I have some market options coming up with a consignment shop and with another place that I might be, or I plan to be able to put my product, and I think it's going to be awesome. But that's all in the works. We don't know. It's something that might happen. Are you still there, Ellen? I think you probably left. But anyway, whoever's watching or not watching, that's okay. I discovered, for anybody that will be watching, I'm going to say this really quick. It dawned on me that I put this napkin on last night without separating the plies. So I am going to pop off these little marbles and take that napkin off, or I'm going to take that napkin off and decoupage, another coat of decoupage, and put another 1 ply of napkin on there. And it's probably just as well if I just pop them off now. My goodness. That was easy because the paper came up. That was easy. As I was talking a few minutes ago, I thought to myself, what did you do? You did not separate your plies of your napkin. So what happens is, it comes right off. And it felt so smooth last night when I did it. This is not what I do, but what I say, I think. I need a little joy in my life, a little laughter, a little something to make happy here, because there's too much sadness going on right now, and I need joy. I think a lot of people are going to be looking at mental health issues, and not much more to say about it except that we all just have big hearts and souls, and we hurt. So much hurt comes, and you just don't know what to do. So I pray. The California Highway Patrol is on a message flashing on my phone, cautioning drivers not to drink and drive. Who does that? I don't know. I can't see if someone's watching me, so I feel like I'm playing to an empty auditorium, but it's okay. I'm crafting away, and I'm taking all this stuff off, all this napkin that I put on last night that was wrong. My fellow designer ladies and friends will be laughing with me about this. We knew better than this. We really did. But, hey, what's everybody else doing on a Friday night? I'm just totally, completely happy in my craft room. That's what I am. So let's put just a tiny bit of Mod Podge on this thing. Did I have Okay. I have a paintbrush. I do have a paintbrush. I just didn't know which one I wanted to use with the Mod Podge. I think I'll use this one. Works better. So let's put a little water on it. And put this, you turn my heat press on because we'll need it. Put the Mod Podge over this mess. I think it'll be okay. And we're going to put another napkin over here on it. But we're going to separate the plies like a good girl should. What a thing I did. Some of this may want to come up, so I'm going to take paper towel and just rub anyway, because the Mod Podge gives it a little bit of dampness and I can get more off, I think. Okay. Put another coat of Mod Podge over this. This is what you can do with a $1.25 Dollar Tree item. Listen, it came as a plain blue board with a starfish cutout. And for anybody that hadn't seen it, that's what I did with the transfer. I put swim, the sea. So, and some seashells. And we'll Mod Podge this starfish napkin, that I found at the Dollar Tree. And we will have a piece of art for, well, I got the seashells a long time ago from the Dollar Tree, and I got the little marbles from there, so $5 maybe. My heat press is ready. Okay, here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Let's find the napkin that I want to use. I mean the part of it that I'm going to use. And we're going to kind of cut around the word starfish. We don't want that on there, because we have already put swim the ocean. We don't want to add to that. I'm not sure which one of these little pieces I will use, but I'm going to cut it all out. Separate the plies, because you can't have two plies. That was what I did wrong last night. I must have been really tired when I did that. I know better. Soon, one of these days in the next 2 weeks or so, I'm going to smash a tin can, and do a floral pocket. That's kind of a rage right now. So you carefully separate your plies. Let's dry this a little bit, because that's a lot of Mod Podge. I will use a heat press. I have this little mini heat press that will reactivate the Mod Podge to make the napkin stick. And I have napkin all over me. And it will be a perfect application. It goes on beautifully. No wrinkles or anything. It's a lot different when you do it this way, as opposed to trying to just Mod Podge and put pieces on and then Mod Podge over it, and it gets all wrinkledy. Sometimes you want that look, but this was amazing the way this happens. And we're about dry. Sorry, it's like watching paint dry. I am going to do a door tag in just a few minutes with this transfer. The word swim came off of, that I put on this board, and I'm going to use that transfer. Live in the sunshine, swim the sea, drink the wild air. Ralph Waldo Emerson. And I could see that in somebody's beach place. I think it could look really nice in somebody's um, beach home. I don't have one. Won't ever have one. Hold on, I'm going to show you this. For those that might be watching, that I can't tell who's watching, this is a door tag. These, this will go on here, and it will be done in different paste colors. And I was showing the paste that I'm going to use, the corals and the yellow and the teal and some gold, rose gold sparkle. So it'll look really nice, and then it gets a bow on it, and it's a door hanger. It hangs on a door. They make a really nice, and I'm going to use the picture. I'm not going to deviate. I'm going to do it just like this. So it'll look really cute. That's not a very good picture, but anyway, that's okay. You'll see. So, okay, we're dry enough to put that napkin down. And this time, we're going to go kind of the same way. And go up just a tiny bit. I think it'll work that way. Alrighty, and we put parchment paper. Simply done. Parchment paper. And it will reactivate this dry Mod Podge. I just don't want to touch my chalk that's right above it. And we're just going to put this little heat press on, 30 seconds or so, and it will activate or reactivate the Mod Podge and make it adhere the napkin. And it should look better. Hopefully it will. If not, I have to sand this tomorrow. I have to go to American Legion State Convention in Columbia, but Monday, I might have to have my husband take it out and sand the bottom of it off and redo that. But that's okay. That's the beauty of doing some of the projects. You can just always have your husband go and sand them off and start over again. Repaint them and start over. Maxine told me I could do that. She's behind me. She's checking me out here. She holds some of my crafting for me once in a while. And my craft room is pretty cluttered right now. So I do another kind of craft. I do paper crafting as well. So okay, I'm gonna let that be good. I don't have a Cricut press, heat press that tells you when you're done, but this will tell me. So now I'm going to take my little trusty dollar sanding block from the Dollar Tree and sand the sides off. That easy. Perfect. It's a perfect thing here. It's really hot. It's very hot. It's hot all the way through to the back of the board. It's really hot. What do you think? You like that? I think it turned out well. And the colors all match. And I did the bow a few minutes ago. I did what we call a messy bow. So that's all done. That's my project that I finished up on. And I hope if you were with me that you enjoyed it. And I'd love it to be, I'd love you to SHARE, spread the love to get my algorithms up on Facebook. Because that will be how I can I also got this from Dollar Tree. I'm a crazy Dollar Tree person. Got this from Dollar Tree, and I plan to try and put this on it. I was going to put swim on it. I don't know how it'll look, but I thought it would just put swim in that deep the cadet blue. It'll match this right across here. So that's a possibility. I saw it, and that was what I saw when I saw it on the shelf. And you don't see a lot of that stuff sometimes. The Dollar Trees here don't have a whole lot of stuff. They're not quite as prolific with their products as other some other dollar. There's the big Dollar Trees now that are Dollar Tree Plus or something, and they have see, that's all it is. They have $3 and $5 items now. So and since everything has just gotten, I'm going to turn my heat press off. Everything's gotten expensive. I'm going to, this is a little bit rough. This is a, I think it's MDF, but I don't know if the speaker on my phone is working yet. We tried to do some things with it. Last night it was going in and out. Oh, that's, I had blood work done. I didn't yesterday. They had trouble with my little vein. It kept evading the needle, so it left like a ugly under the bled under the skin. It's okay. And did it hurt? Well, it hurt a little bit. Can't say it didn't, because you can't just stick that little needle in there and keep digging it around and expect it not to hurt. I'm pretty sure it hurts everybody a little bit. Men are stronger about that, though. They just let it happen, but their veins are better too. So my husband just never has a problem. He's 81 years old, so this is some good shit. So we've got it. We've got it sanded. We don't have to do anything else except wax it. We'll wax on and wax off, and then our transfer won't adhere and too tightly. It'll be perfect to pull up. So we're gonna just put some wax on it. You can use any kind of wax. Minwax makes a white paste wax is what you want to use. Some of them have an odor. This one doesn't. This is in my shop, but it's just an easy. And then we have this little applicator that you can get as well. Makes it handy to put it on. So this is wax on. Turn the thing over and we'll wax off. We're buffing it a little bit. Give it better presence on the board. I made that up as I went. So okay. So I hope I'm not boring you. I'm learning. I'm trying, and I'm waiting for the day when I'll be able to see on another device my comments, and if I get comments, and if I get watchers, I'll be able to see. Okay, so now the transfers are a fabric vinyl with a screen print in them, and they are tacky. They are reusable. We clean them off, turn them upside down to dry, and the stickiness comes back. And this is putting some fuzz on it so that it won't adhere too tightly. That way it'll come up really easy. That's something that's a must if you have a surface that you painted and you need to, you don't want to pull paint up. Chalk paint will come up easily. So this is going to be a pretty straightforward, simple process here. And you're going to see it live in living color. And this will be a first. For me. Kind of a first. I kind of like to just video myself. See, there's a little lint right there that's in the way. I have to make sure. So you just want to make sure it's down, there's no bubbles in it. And bubbles will let the paste bleed. We're going to pray it doesn't bleed, because that would be embarrassing. So I'm going to try and do it like it's done, and I think, and I have that rope I'm going to tie. What did I do? Oh, my rope's over there. I'm going to tie a rope piece in there. So it looks like they did some ombre with this. So we'll start. Let's get rid of our ribbons that we used. We don't need those. Oh well, that's for another day. The Couture Coral, the Sunny Side, and I'll have a squeegee for each color. And you can just clean your squeegee if you only have one. It's just kind of like a thing. I bought several. No, I'm gonna leave that. I was gonna unplug my glue gun, but I need to leave it for a minute. Okay, so this will be an afterthought, the rose gold. Isn't that pretty? It's beautiful. Okay, so here we go. Here we go. I want to get these things mixed up where they're supposed to go. So let's put some here, here, here. Here. And we'll go down with it a little bit. So you're just gonna, this is like spreading butter on bread, really easy. The paste has a nice consistency. Where else am I doing it? The C, I think we were gonna do that in yellow. That's what's, I'm doing it just like this picture, and I think this is our sample picture from the designer website. So this won't be available if you join the club. $19.99 for 90 days. You join and you get this month's transfer, which is this. And you also get June. There's other benefits to being in the club, and you can opt out after your 90 days. But the benefits are they have discounts just for club members sometimes that they benefit from. There's right now a transfer sale going on. Buy two, get one free. So I'm putting this coral here, and then I'm going to go right up here and watch what I'm going to do. I didn't want to get that on swim, so now I'm going to take my finger and I'm going to go like this, and I'm going to ombre. I don't want to put a messy finger back into my, oops, that might be a little bit too deep there. Okay, we shall see how that's going to go. Just a little ombre effect. Finger painting, that's called. Okay. Are you having fun yet? I appreciate anybody that watches me, anybody that shares. I appreciate your thoughtfulness for being here. I'm not sure I understand. My man doesn't understand. That's Siri. You know, he's kind of crazy, I think. Okay, let's go with this teal for swim. And you know, it's going to ombre down a little bit, I think, so I'm going to see how that works. I mean, to where you're graduating all these colors. That's not exactly what they did, but I'm thinking I like that. You rainbow it down a little bit. I'm not going to put a ribbon on this, so you don't have to watch that. I am going to put some rope on it. This needs a little bit right here. Okay. Drink. We do drink with the coral, but I think I'm going to mix some, let's do this. I'm going to mix some of that rose gold in there. Drink the wild air. I'll set this out. Where's my, oh here, my little spatula. Don't want to get that orange or that coral in. So this is called, that's an ombre. This will be called messy because I'm kind of not, it's not ombre. I'm not dividing them. I'm mixing them. And we'll see what takes over. How I do. Once I use this, I can't use it anywhere else. But this is a sparkle. This has a sparkle in it. I mean, I showed you that. It's really pretty. So it's going to have glitter without the glitter mess, because it's okay to have glitter on the transfer. It doesn't hurt a thing. But I can't use that. I can't put that back in. Normally we would put leftover paste back into the container, just scrape it off, but I can't do that because it's a different color, so it wouldn't match. So we're just gonna clean it off really well and leave that there. I'm gonna pull, I'm chalking and pulling. I don't want my paste to dry in my screen. The yellows are just not very bright, but that's what they did. So I guess if you have it in the sunshine on the door at the beach, you could see it. I'm pretty sure. So now we're gonna do the teal again. This is really pretty. I love the colors. I could have thought of those colors by myself without seeing that picture. I could just see them. These are like yummy. These are like sorbet colors. I don't know where that came from, but they kind of sound like sorbet, huh? Okay. We're going to do that yellow again. I'm going to do Bumblebee. I like Bumblebee. Bumblebee's a little darker. I'm going to do Bumblebee down here because it's a really small, and I'll use this. Small line is all it is. It's a double line. So I'm just using one of our tools that gives me more ability to do small areas, and it's like a squeegee. And you can scrape your paste with the other end. So before I got this tool, I took these little mini squeegees and cut them down, sliced them, and that made them kind of this size. And then I believe in my designer kit, I got the tool. So that was just happened. So I use it, so it was a good thing. Okay. Here's my, here it is. I just cleaned that off. So then we have the Ralph Waldo Emerson. That just looks really faded out. I don't know why they faded that out down there, but I'm going to use this tool again. And I think I'm going to do it all with the rose gold. And it could be when I printed that picture, I don't have the best, my ink's not printing good or something, I don't know, as far as color, but it's basically the right color. So we are done, done, done. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And I only have a few squeegees that I have to clean. And I don't want to clean too much because I don't want this to dry. Let's pull the bottom up. We pulled most of it up, so we know that it comes up nicely. Oh wow, I really think it's nice. And we're going to pull it and leave it. And under here, I have my, until I go to the sink, that's some more transfers that I use for something else. I'm going to just squirt this with some water, and I will clean it after I'm all done. I'll take it into the kitchen sink and clean it, but this will keep the paste from drying. In the this transfer needs to step to itself here. This was part of I did something on my truck. I don't know if you can see my truck here. My patriotic truck. I added a couple of things to it. So it's supposed to be some rockets, I think. Okay. One more here. I'm gonna put these in water. Just put them in water. Be done. Put that in water. Just put that one in water. Take the paste off. Get these out of our way. Awesome. This is really pretty. I think I'm excited about it. I don't think it pops, the yellows don't pop like I would like, and I may do an overlay after it's dry. I may go back another day and lay that transfer back down on top and give it a little more depth with some other colors, so because it's kind of not what I like exactly, but I'm going to show you up close. See, I don't, this here is just not exactly, but when you look at this, that's kind of what you got. So, you know, I mean, it's pretty much the same, kind of. I think, I like it. I like the colors, I really do. Let's dry it a little bit. Oh, that was I don't want to move that because it's like a fleck was under. So let's get the rope. I am a mess. Oh, and these will come in another project, but my husband cut me some flip-flops out that I'm going to use this rope on. And I have 4 of them. And they're going to be like a hanging sign with something on them. I think they'll be really cute. This rope stinks. It smells like diesel oil or something. I got this from the Dollar Tree, and I think it might be a little thicker than, but it fits and it'll become the hanger. So I'm gonna just see what kind of knot they did. Oh, they did like probably some kind of sailor's knot or something. I don't know. Wow, that's thick stuff. So before I do that, I'm going to make a mess if I don't watch out. There was something that, there was a piece of something that fell on a piece of lint, or a piece of something. Oh, a piece of this rope, okay. So this is simple. I kind of would rather have the yellow a little different, but it's okay. Maybe get me some of those balls, those sea balls. I had thought about putting this, but this would go with the other piece, the color. That's another Dollar Tree thing. That was with all of the ocean stuff. They just had a lot of that. I went away from flamingos. Just didn't do flamingos. I have a designer friend in Florida that lives in Orlando that she loves flamingos. And when we were at a convention in Charlotte several weeks ago. Her team gave her a flamingo adopted that she could name. Really neat thing. So it's just pulled up like this and then looped. You tell me. It's tied. Okay. I'm not a sailor. I was once married to one. Okay, it looks to me like they just did this. No, I didn't unplug my glue gun. Maybe I had this in mind. I don't know. But we're going to do it. It's kind of what it looks like. I sure don't want to glue my fingers. So let's put this down on some fabric. And, you know, Amazon's a good place too. They have a lot of these things that you need sometimes to craft with. I have to try and remember which fingers I use, whoever's watching. If you watch on replay. Oh, if you're watching, if it's still red up there on the left, it is live. If not, you're watching replay, and I'd love for you to tell me that you're watching when that time happens and you are watching. Okay, so let's see. I don't want to put a whole lot yet. I want to figure it out. But I don't want to burn my fingers either. Okay, so it looks like this might be okay, or it might not. As long as these things are on the fingers that I use, we'll be good. Okay. It's just kind of rustic looking anyway. It's just kind of whatever, like a bunch of rope on a boat or something. On a seaworthy boat, not on like the lake. It's not that look. It's dock rope or something for the ocean traveling things. Okay. Press and hold. Press and hold. Thank you for watching. Woo! It gets a little bit warm, but it's okay, and it doesn't stick, and it's better than. The only thing is that what do you do with this other part? You tie it all together somehow? I don't know. It's going to hang some way or another. One way or another. Maybe you do this. And that was what you were supposed to do to start with, I'm pretty sure. So, you know, this can come off and be redone. But for now, we're just about done. And we're going to do it like this. We're going to have just a bunch of ocean rope on here to give it some character. And I'm going to glue it to it. And actually, hey, it looks okay. This is the rope I'm going to use on the to make my flip-flops. And staple it. Once I paint them, I'll paint them and then I'll transfer some words on them. Whoops, that's like hot. That was my thumb. My thumb. Where is the thumb thing? I didn't think I was going to use that thumb. But I should know better. because I'm ambidextrous. I'm left-handed, but keep the other fingers away. And that glue is hot, let me tell you. So this will hang on the door. It'll hang good. It'll be really good, I think. It'll be good. I'm pretty sure it'll be good. I will probably put some more glue on it because I'm not really comfortable with. Okay, let's do this because that got my thumb. I just need to cinch it, and then I'm going to say good night to all of you, and thanks for watching. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. I hope you have a blessed Sunday, and let's remember we need to pray for our nation. We need to pray for we need to pray. We just we really do. And I hope that you have a wonderful holiday weekend. Just remember that Memorial Day is not such a celebration as much as the 4th of July or Veterans Day. Memorial Day is a remembrance of fallen, of our fallen military that have served us. So that's kind of a special time. I know it makes a 3-day weekend, and it makes a good day for barbecue and for family gatherings, but let's just keep that in mind. Thanks again. I love you guys. I hope that you enjoyed, and if nothing else, you just got a good laugh, and I will hope to see you again. I think it's okay, and it's going to hang nicely, and I'll put it in my little store and see, you know, I'm gonna, if I get to be in this little shop, consignment shop, it's on the beach highway, so, on the way to the beach. So anyway, okay, thanks again, love you all, and God bless.